Joining us right now is Sylvia Jablonski. She's the CEO, CIO, and co-founder of Defiance ETFs. And Sylvia, what do you think? We are into earnings season, and the numbers have been, for the most part, pretty strong.
Yeah, good morning, Becky. They sure have been. So we have about 14% or so of the S&P having reported, and 79% are beating expectations. So, that's a solid start to earnings season. And I think that, the bar has also come down for some of the S&P 500 companies. In July, we were talking about 6 to 7% year-over-year growth. Now we're looking at, the high 4, low 5% growth there, and we're actually getting it for the most part. Banks had a good showing, and I think that this gives us a good feeling about how the market will end for the rest of the year. We have that tailwind from earnings that we were hoping for.
The S&P for the year doing phenomenally well. You can see for the 1 year up by 39%. I think we're up about 20% for the year to date. Goldman Sachs strategists have a new note out today suggesting, though, that the incredible gains we've seen for the S&P 500 may be coming to an end. They're suggesting that for the next decade, we should be looking for gains of around 3% versus 13% over the last decade, maybe 11% over the longer term. What do you think about that?
I think it depends. It depends on what happens going forward, and there's a couple of factors that play into that. First, valuations are high, but then corporate earnings are strong. Earnings and profits are strong and growing, and so they're starting to feel like justified valuations at this stage, as long as they don't become kind of too lofty on average. I also think that the top Mag 7 names have been the performers for the last decade or so, and you're going to see a broadening out of the market where you get performance in the X Mags, and that could perhaps drive the S&P 500. For example, if you look at some of these utilities and energy types of plays like Vistra, Constellation Energy, GE Genova, the performance on that sector is 29% versus the 20% you just mentioned on S&P 500, and those names are up triple digits. And so I think you're going to have that AI play kind of filter down to different sectors and drive the index forward for the next 5 to 10 years because of AI.
Will the Mag 7 continue their gains, or you talk about broadening out? Does that mean you think that those stocks will actually slow down?
I think that the stocks will slow down in terms of the velocity or momentum of their earnings and profit growth, right? They've had stellar performance. They've continued to deliver. And I think you still buy those names on the dip, but I just think that the leaders of the pack are going to start to diversify a little bit. I'm in no way bearish on tech or semiconductors. I think that they're running water for innovation, for AI, for everything that we're talking about, happening to expand and grow the economy. But I do think that the broadening out and kind of like the hyperbolic returns, like look at a name like Vistra and again, Constellation Energy. We haven't talked about those names very much over the last couple of years, and they're looking stronger than NVIDIA. Who would have thought, right? So I just think that leadership changes a little bit, but still bullish on tech and semi.
The other thing that the Goldman note pointed out was that maybe these gains would slow down because investors would be looking to alternative places. Bond market was one they mentioned. Crypto is one that people talk about, too. What are your thoughts on crypto?
Yeah, I'm a holder of crypto and a buyer on the dip of crypto. I do it through MicroStrategy stock. And the reason I do that is if you look back historically, as crypto moves, particularly during rallies, MicroStrategy is sometimes 3 to 6x the performance of crypto. It's essentially an AI company that has billions of dollars of exposure of crypto on their balance sheet. And so I'd rather have exposure to their billions of dollars than, kind of the measly amount of crypto that I can buy on my own. But I do think that it's something that institutions and investors are looking to allocate to a small percentage of their portfolio. And we've seen the future of crypto starting to play out now. So I do think that allocations will go there, and it's a strong asset class.